Hello. Oh, my face is cut off. I'll come a little closer. So, welcome to Top 5 News of this week. Frank is not here, as you can see, but Grace is here, and she's going to help us out. She's actually one of our writers, so thank you, Grace, for being on the show today.
Pleasure's mine.
So, because Frank is not here, I don't know how fun it's going to be, but Grace and I will try our hardest. So where were we? Okay, so let's just go down the lineup and we'll go from there. So number 5.
Francis Chan takes step of faith. So Cornerstone Church leader Francis Chan announced that he would be leaving the church to go. I guess he felt like God was calling him to do different things. So maybe he'll be going out of the country. I don't know. We'll see.
Yes. So it's kind of interesting because a few weeks ago we featured an article about John Piper leaving his church. I don't know if this is, I know there are a lot of pastors around the country who are leaving their churches as well for a different calling. But it's interesting to see these mega churches with their pastors stepping down. So, yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes, for sure. So number 4, that's me. So if you guys know, every year there's a National Day of Prayer that's actually hosted by our government. And this year in particular, the federal court ruled that event unconstitutional. But people are thinking that once it gets to the Supreme Court, it's going to be repealed because it's more, they see it more of like a historical event rather than more of a religious one. And so we'll see about that. I think like as the years go by, we see that people are like adamantly really trying to separate church or religious events from I guess the world today. But I think they forget that our nation was founded on basically the rules by like the 10 Commandments, you know? So, I don't know, we'll see about that. Number 3.
When adoption fails, the gospel is denied. So I guess there was a woman, the name of Tori Hansen. She adopted a child from Russia and then realized that she couldn't love him the way she wanted to. So she sent him back to Russia, and it raised like a big thing. They stopped like letting people adopt from Russia and stuff. So pretty much this article, it kind of shows that even though, you know, we are sinful by nature, God is always going to be there. We're adopted, and yeah, so it's all about God's love is infinite, and we can't even comprehend his love. And
Yes. So, thank God, seriously, for that. If our adoption as like children of God worked in that way, then God would have rejected all of us, I think. So it's a good.
it's a sad story, but
is.
it kind of shows like, you know, that God is different. You know, we can't even comprehend his, his love for us and stuff. So,
Yes.
that was number 3.
And number 2 talks about this college. It's called Hastings College. There's a Christian legal society on campus, and the college is actually denying recognition of the group because the group refuses to allow members who are gay and lesbian or specifically non-Christian, which I think is interesting. There's a debate going on in the Supreme Court, and they're really split. On one hand, you have people saying that, oh, the school's right in denying recognition because, you know, the group is discriminating against other people. But on the other hand, you have the judges saying that it doesn't make any sense that a Christian group would allow non-Christians to be a part of the group. First of all, who would want to be a part of the group? And second of all, I don't know, like these groups are free to assemble, and so shouldn't they be free to decide who comes in or who stays in the group? I think, I don't know. So that, I guess,
it'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think for me, it makes sense that, like, if they're not Christian, they're not gonna be in the group, you know. But then, like, what the article was saying is that, like, you wouldn't have a Republican join a Democratic group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of applies the same way, but
Exactly.
I don't know. So if you guys have an opinion about that, comment on our YouTube page or go to our website, and you can comment there. We appreciate your comments.
KCmedia.org.
Yes. And lastly, number one,
Christians fight brutal infant killing in Indian slums. So, I guess in India, the slums, conditions are harsh. People aren't making money, and women can't even take care of their families. And if you have a daughter, you have to pay to marry them off. So there's like that problem there. So what they've been seeing was a lot of people are killing their infant daughters. Brutal, and tragic. But there's a woman by Sati Alva. She's an Indian Christian, and she's been like working there, doing the after-school program, trying to educate the children there. And she told these women, "Oh, you can just don't bring your baby over. You know, we can adopt them and bring them to the orphanage." And there's a lot of negativity in the beginning, but they found a baby at their doorstep. They named her baby Grace, and since then, I guess God has been providing, and you know, hoping that better things will happen in the slums of India.
Yeah, it's really sad that has to happen, because I think some families were even saying that they would rather kill their baby than give it to someone else, because they fear that, you know, that person will find out, that they abandoned their baby, and that like talk will start, and you know, bring shame to the family. But it's funny that they don't see like killing their baby as a part of shame. Yeah, they just say like, oh yeah, people will talk for like a week or two, but after that it'll be okay. So it's really sad that these kind of things are happening, but
still, right?
Yeah,
because I know in Asian communities that was a problem too.
Really,
daughters weren't really desired.
I know.
But I mean,
more sons.
Sad that it's still happening, and you know, but hopefully God is providing and working.
Yes, for sure. And this week we are going to pick a winner for our Far East Movement signed DVD CD, and also the Timeless T-shirt. We're gonna pick a winner, and
it's Ra Moretti. Yay!
Yeah, I don't know how to play guitar. Sorry. So,
congratulations.
Congratulations to you. I think Frank will be in contact with you so that you could receive both the T-shirt and the signed CD DVD by Far East Movement. So congratulations. If you are interested in winning another prize, just make sure you leave a comment, because that's how we pick who wins. What's our prize for this week? What T-shirt is it, Grace? Who's it by?
Worship and Obey.
Worship and Obey. What size is that?
XL.
XL. So, if you want something like that, make sure you leave a comment on our YouTube page, and that's how we're going to pick our next week's winner. So, what else any other announcements? Oh, so there's an event coming up on May 20th. It's our KC Media Mixer. If you're interested in maybe networking, let's say you're like post-college students like Grace and I, and you're looking to maybe
mingle,
find a job, join a Bible study group,
find a church,
find a new church or a small group or anything like that. Or
Just
if you're
come.
single and you want to find your future spouse.
Single and want to mingle.
Yeah, so come out to the KC Media Mixer. It's going to be on May 20th. Frank's going to put a link either right there or down below. Click on that to go to our event page and you'll find out more information about that. So thanks for joining us.
Casey.
And that was our top 5 news. Bye.
Peace.